We break the wall of common sense. This is census, likely a familiar country to you. It's also the region where the Great Haiti earthquake tragedy occurred, and these days it's become a living hell where gangs control the country. Recently, Haiti reported bad news. A state of emergency was declared due to the gangs. Let's get started. The Haiti government has declared a state of emergency in several regions due to rising gang violence. The Haiti government stated through an announcement that this unrest is having a negative impact on both citizens' lives and various sectors of the country. Given the crisis's scale, they said it's urgent to mobilize national resources and large-scale institutional measures to address it. Haiti has been going through an era of gang dominance for over 4 years now, with gangs having become even more powerful than the police or military in Haiti. A whole country has been destroyed, and its government no longer controls the area. About 1.3 million people in Haiti have moved within the country because of gangs, according to the International Migration Organization, with Haiti's population at 11.77 million, that's 1 in 10 people. As gang violence worsens, reports show 4,864 deaths from October 2024 to June 2025. Gangs in Haiti are increasingly active nationwide. I'll discuss this further next time. This chaos in Haiti began with the assassination of its president, which paralyzed the Haiti government. During this time, gangs rose up and threw the entire country into chaos.
Currently, the transitional government.
A transitional government was formed, but it couldn't control the situation. Currently, up to 90% of Port-au-Prince, the Haiti capital, is controlled by gangs. The Haiti police can't act effectively due to a severe budget shortage, causing frontline officers to quit and leave the force. Miroslav Yencha, United Nations Assistant Secretary General for Europe, Central Asia, and the Americas, told United Nations Security Council ambassadors in New York that deadly gangs have paralyzed the Haiti capital. Assistant Secretary General Yencha warned that gangs are strengthening in their strongholds, expanding into the capital, and risking turning all of Haiti into a lawless area. He also warned that without urgent international action, the country could completely collapse. After the gangs in Haiti seized about 90% of the capital, they now seem to be targeting the national economy too. Haiti gangs now control key trade routes, crippling commercial districts. They are reportedly making huge profits by charging exorbitant prices for all goods necessary for daily life. Prices of essentials like rice and fuel are skyrocketing right now. Gangs are committing violent crimes like murder and human trafficking, and also targeting foreigners. They showed themselves kidnapping 7 orphanage staff, including Irish missionary Jenna Hurity and a 3-year-old child with disabilities. The number of citizens killed by gangs across Haiti has surpassed 4,000, which is a 24% increase compared to the same period last year, showing that gang-related crimes are on the rise. The international community hasn't just watched this situation. The United Nations deployed a multinational police force led by Kenya to suppress armed gangs in Haiti. Since June 2024, Kenya's special police, backed by former President Joe Biden's administration, have entered Haiti. These are highly trained police specializing in urban warfare and counter-terrorism, and Kenya is not the only country involved. Officers from the Bahamas, Belize, El Salvador, Guatemala, and Jamaica have joined the operation. An international police coalition has formed, centered in Haiti. The United Nations planned a 2,500-person mission force, but it fell short. Both funding and troop recruitment have faced difficulties, so the number of personnel deployed so far is only about 1,000, which is less than half of the original plan. With gangs spread across the Haiti area and their territories, this fight is unwinnable. Even so, these 1,000 international police officers are carrying out operations every single day without rest. Fierce battles to reclaim major roads and ports, and even inspections and searches that continue throughout the night. But the reality is grim. The gangs quickly learn the police's operation patterns, and to attack the police, they use civilians as shields or ambush them in alleyways and on rooftops, responding in even more cunning and brutal ways. Within the United Nations, this prolonged situation is due to staff and funding shortages. Since the number of troops is only about half of what's needed, even if they barely manage to retake an area, there's not enough personnel to hold it, so the gangs return after just a few days, creating a vicious cycle. Additionally, there is a major shortage of operational equipment and supplies. Some units get armored vehicles, drones, and night vision goggles, but most rely on outdated gear for risky missions. This reality benefits the gangs. Gangs are gaining influence in police-free areas, telling residents, "We'll protect you," to increase control. In the end, even though the operation has been going on for a year, there are opinions that the gangs are not losing momentum. Instead, they're becoming more organized and cunning. With the government unable to protect its citizens, desperate choices are emerging across Haiti. Citizens are arming and forming local vigilante groups. Initially, they only wanted to protect their families and villages. In neighborhoods where police don't show up and gangs roam, they armed themselves with farming tools and hunting rifles to survive. When gangs threatened, they posted sentries in every alley and took turns patrolling at night to defend the village. But the problem didn't stop there. Over time, these vigilante groups became more heavily armed organizations. To protect themselves, they bought illegal weapons, including automatic firearms and explosives smuggled from overseas. Some vigilante groups, after defeating gangs, took their weapons to arm themselves. The justification for enforcing justice faded, replaced by a violent system driven by personal revenge and arbitrary punishments. More seriously, many vigilante groups eventually become gangs themselves. At first, they were just a group protecting the village, but once they gained power and influence, they started seeking money and authority. There were many cases where they collected money from residents under the pretense of protection fees or attacked other areas to loot them. Groups that oppose gangs often become new gangs, causing a repeating cycle. The Haiti government declared a state of emergency to stop chaos, but experts doubt it will make much difference. The government and police are too weak and lack power to restore order nationwide. And with the line between vigilante groups and gangs already blurred, simply enacting new laws won't be enough to solve the problem. Even if outside support arrives, it will take too long, and violence will persist in the meantime. Haiti is now stuck in a cycle where violence leads to more violence. Declaring a state of emergency may help briefly, but things will likely worsen without real change. Gangs in Haiti began causing chaos after President Jovenel Moïse was assassinated in 2021. On July 7, 2021, President Jovenel Moïse of Haiti was assassinated at his home, and it is said that 28 suspects were involved. The problem is that this caused Haiti's political scene itself to become seriously tangled. The president nominated the next prime minister and was assassinated the following day. Prime Minister Joseph was in a temporary position with no real authority until the new prime minister was officially appointed. And as for the new prime minister taking over, he hadn't even been officially appointed by the president yet. Additionally, the Chief Justice, first in the line of succession, died of COVID-19 2 weeks before the assassination, leaving no successor. On top of that, due to COVID-19 and various other reasons, the Haiti parliament couldn't even properly hold the upper and lower house elections that were supposed to be held every 2 years. In 2020, all House seats were vacant, and 2/3 of Senate members' terms had expired, leaving them unable to serve. In other words, both the government and the parliament itself were completely paralyzed. With even the president assassinated, it was nearly anarchy. As a result, gangs started running wild, and their power was so strong that they even demanded to have their own members placed in key government positions. This situation has been going on for over 4 years. It's still not resolved at all. The situation in Haiti will only get worse as time goes on. The only silver lining is they just formed an election commission in September 2024 to hold a presidential election by February 2026. Even if they create an election commission and hold a vote, the problem remains. With gangs controlling the capital, it's unclear if the election can proceed properly. Even if the election proceeds, polling stations may be targeted by armed groups, and many voters may abstain for safety. In addition, since major roads and transportation networks are controlled by gangs, it's not easy to distribute ballots and equipment across the country. What do you think about this situation in Haiti? Please let us know in the comments. That's the end of the video. Thank you.